Hello. It has been maybe a couple weeks since I've made a video, and this one um, I intend to share on my YouTube, but I'll probably upload it to my Instagram directly. And I was kind of thinking of that before this, and kind of like I feel uncomfortable to share it directly because it's like it puts it like my face right um, onto the screen and stuff, and at least with the sorry, just looked like I had something in my mustache, but I don't think there's anything actually there. Let me look in this mirror. No. What a great way to start off the video. But yeah, uploading to Instagram, there's a little bit of like putting it more into my reality, like, oh, I'm sharing this with people. I'm not just like blindly like not putting myself out there. So it's just kind of where I'd gotten comfortable with just uploading to YouTube, and letting the people who care, who've probably seen something before, care to click on it. Where on Instagram it feels like more likely to reach people who would be judgmental or don't care to hear me like just talk, or just be randomly out there like this on the internet. I felt more protected by being on YouTube, like I keep saying. But yeah, so I'm just taking a moment to kind of settle in, feel whatever I'm feeling. And let whatever wants to come through come out. And just for me, just this is growth for me, just noticing how I care about other people's opinion, how me doing something that a lot of my community around me don't do this. I don't see a lot of my friends that I'm Instagram friends with making content of them speaking or sharing whatever they're going to say. And yeah, feel like the realness of whatever I'm thinking and feeling, and the realness of like sometimes I feel ashamed of like doing this, or just like looking back on this video. I'm anticipating like some of the other stuff I look back on my Instagram feed or whatever, where it's like I feel a little judgment or cringe towards myself. And really, that is exactly what it is. It's how I feel about myself. And how other people who if it triggers them, it's a mirror of how they feel about themselves, because they don't want to look at how they would feel if they had done what I did. Isn't that the nature of shame or cringe or whatever? Is if I had done that, I would have hated it or felt some level of disgust or shame or embarrassment around it. And there's a part of me that, like, I don't want to do that to myself. And that gets reinforced by other people that are like, I don't want you to do that to yourself, Seth. And then there's a part of me that keeps growing by doing so and being seen and building up my courage, building up the ease for me to do other things that involve me showing and expressing myself. And that leads me to something that I've been contemplating doing, and I guess I'm sharing about it now. And I might share something more specific to the fact that, like, I want to do some form of coaching, and really not just like sharing that I want to do that, but I'm actually offering some form of, like, working with me, where how do I go about it? How do I promote myself online for people who would like help with whatever they might be going through, like having someone I don't know. I feel embarrassed because I feel like I'm unsure what I'm offering, and the, like, pressure to sell myself and how I want to go about it or whatever, just like, I guess I feel embarrassed that I feel bad at it. Like I would feel ashamed for not selling myself confidently, admitting somehow by showing it that I am not feeling that confident in this moment for articulating out how and what I would want to do, because I probably would need some type of preparation beforehand, where it's like, I'm going to have some sort of link in my bio or in the description of the YouTube where you can contact to work with me, where to do, like, just, I don't know. I guess it's because I don't know how I want to go about it. Where do I want to do, like, 55-minute sessions? Do I want to charge? I've had thoughts of just making it free for a time and accepting donations. Like, if it's helpful to you, then you can thank me by, donating, or writing some kind of review or whatever to build up a coaching business, where it's really just a desire to, for myself, I feel like I've had plenty of people express I guess a talent and skill for doing some form of like counseling or coaching or therapy, even though I can't call it those things. But skill for one-on-one conversations, and I think people find them helpful. I think that it's something that I enjoy, and just don't know how to go about it in the way that I want to, because I don't have any expertise of experience of credentials or certifications or whatever. So it's literally just me offering my attention, my ability to hold space for somebody. And really, all I can really bring is humility to let God work through me and bring grace and whatever wisdom that I have in the moment. And I understand that I would not be helpful to everybody. That's why we have different people. We have different needs, and not everything is helpful to everybody. You need multiple people in your life, and maybe I'm the right fit. Maybe I interest you, and I had written out some things that I plan to say and articulate more clearly and quicker for me offering coaching, and just how I want to sell or market myself. But I guess I'm doing a little bit here in the kind of video format where I just kind of talk about whatever I'm thinking and going through and feeling, and practicing for myself, talking by myself through a camera, and not feeling very comfortable with that. I feel much more comfortable with someone to ping back and forth with. But it also comes with the this is teaching me to trust that whatever I do is okay. Whatever I try and whatever I experiment with is perfect, is fine, is okay if it's a mistake. A lot of this growth for me is pushing through that fear of like jumping into this, not knowing what's going to come of it. And the fear of like me ruining something for myself, whether it be a reputation, what people think, putting something embarrassing, putting something like people won't want to hire me, or X, Y, or Z. And I don't feel like really those are good reasons to not do something that I actually don't feel like is dangerous. Because everything that we do is a risk, you know, and holding so tightly to your life and things misses the grace that God is trying to give to us. Believing that whatever I do, God is working for all of our good. There's a quote from a video that I like. It says, speaking from God's perspective, God is saying, I don't cause any negative situation in your life, but I am brilliant in turning it for your advantage. And it can be really hard to surrender to what you are today for your growth. At least for me. It's hard to surrender, like, let's show people how good you are at this. You know, that's one of the fears of being seen, is let's show people who you are. Because you have to let go of who you are to become who you might be. And surrendering for the future, because it is a surrender of the things that you have now, you know. Oh, this girl still likes you. Don't do something to screw it up, you know. Or you still have your job. Don't do something that you feel called or want to do that they might not like and lose it, because then it'll be your fault and it won't be covered in grace to the degree of, even if you do make a mistake, like, that is the only way that we grow, is being willing to surrender the things that we have now. People's respect or opinions or money. You know, it's a big one for a lot of people. To try certain things is a risk of money. What if you spend your money and it doesn't work out, or you don't like it, or whatever? Different people have their own hang-ups, whether it's people or relationships or money or things, or, you know, your health. It's a very hard thing to either try a new diet or stop a diet, or, I say diet, I mean just like a way of eating, because you're afraid of losing your health, or for some people it's losing their comfort. If I start becoming disciplined in this way, my life will suck forever, and it's under a false belief that needs to be filled with the belief that God is giving you what you really want. That in Christ, God is working to give you everything that you really want. He's transforming all of life into what we really want, which is heaven. Heaven on earth. And it may not be the things that you think you want, or that you have now. You might think that you want the relationship that you have that's here today, and God's going, I have better for everybody, and you should be excited for what I have for you today. And that's really hard to get there. I'm trying to get there, but we all accumulate hurts and traumas and things that that make it really hard to be excited for the possibilities of life to happen. But apart from that tangent, the actual content of the video, I have talked about doing coaching and whatever I just talked about. I don't even know. That's why sometimes it's hard to title these videos, because I'm like, what in the world did I just say? And I'm not a big fan of going back over my work. I hate to read like stuff that I've already written or things that I've already said. But yeah, I'm sure I will make some form of link in my bio or in the description of the YouTube video. Probably I don't know how they say it, Calendly link to find times to have, I don't know what I'll do, a free 15, or maybe I'll offer 55-minute call, just to see what happens, just to see really if I can be an aid to help you with any of these concerns around struggles with fear and anxiety, relationship. I love talking about relationships, and just yeah, I just enjoy it. I've dealt with a myriad of the journey of chronic illness with ulcerative colitis and Lyme and fibromyalgia and just a host of just unwellness, spiritual unwellness, struggles with, my beliefs, wrestling with God, Christian beliefs, and everything that comes through healing our attachments, our family system dynamics, and I'm always constantly growing because I'm always trying to grow myself. So I'm on the same journey of trying to grow, and I'd love to be a help to anybody who thinks I could be help for them to grow. So it's really, it's no risk, free to probably donate, but I really just like to offer what I feel like I have inside me. And team up with other people, because it's your growth. It is your journey, and all I'm doing is helping guide, working together for really you to find your own freedom. I'm looking for my own freedom, and me making this video, me stepping into some sort of admittance out to the world of offering coaching in a very non-professional way, in my opinion. Maybe this is the most professional way to go about it. Because there's part of me that just wants to be really authentic with this being hard for me to promote and get into. Because there's a fear that I'm going to, I'm ruining my opportunity by showing that I don't feel fully confident in knowing what I'm doing, because I don't. I've not done it before, and experienced at it, and there's a fear that because of that nobody will reach out to work with me. And if that's the case, then that's what's supposed to happen, and I will feel through and look at that and heal from that, because really it is just my job to offer at the end of the day. But I can't lie that I don't want nobody to reach out. I don't want to feel rejected in that way, at least at the moment of making this. I don't want to ruin my chance to get clients or make myself look good by having some success with getting clients or whatever. But really, nobody knows. Nobody will know how many people I work with. People might assume, like, oh, everybody messaged Seth. There's part of me that wants to stop because it's like, oh, 30-minute, but I might as well keep going if there's more. But it helps me when I feel kind of like nervous of like, what am I doing? And then there's part of me that's like, kind of feels good. And then there's part of me that's like, what I need is to remember that I'm loved fully. And I don't deserve negative consequences for this in Christ, where I understand that whatever I input, whatever I reap, whatever I sow, I reap. And I understand that there's consequences. But at the end of the day, under the forgiveness of in Christ, is my identity is in Him. And God is going to make all things right for me. So I thank God for whatever came through was right. Because it'd be like saying that someone playing in a basketball game, making some plays and then doing some things wrong, and believing that they shouldn't win the game just because they made one wrong play. Or in this case, said one stupid thing, or all stupid things. Or maybe making the video was stupid. But now I feel like I'm rambling. I kind of feel like I'm like a little bit of like, I don't really feel too comfortable ending this video. Let me keep going so that I can fix it. I can keep saying stuff, and when I feel better, then I'll end it. You know that feeling where you're in a conversation with someone and the vibes or the feelings get off, and it's like wanting to fix this feeling by either getting the person to change their emotions or their opinion, or get them to get to a better feeling before ending it. And I understand that is like, it's just like attachment issue stuff. Can be anxiously attached to the other person's, like, the circumstances need to change somehow so I feel better, rather than just being with how I feel about it and not trying to fix it, you know? So, I am done here. I have no clue what my title will be or whatever, but I'm glad I tried. So, goodbye. Have a good day. This is my outro.